through a lot, so I follow.
She on the beat.
Bro through a lot. Bro through a lot, so I follow. Flock him down, I ain't poppin' his bottle. Like, I was tryna bend, it was hot though. Needs, bro should've shot with some hollow. Catch a body, she feel like the lotto. Duty keep dissing, we was on that block though. 5 shots, they the cops and they watch though. Don't gotta ski, but I still let it fly though. How about that V do what? Box, better think twice, I'll be first or I'm not. Runny nose, bitch, I'm wiping my snot. She said how they say we the bros, but they fuck with the ops. Run down, I'm tryna clear the block. I'm tryna shoot a nigga with the flop. Said she wanna tell how to dance with my clock. Like I'm still booming if he with his pop.
Yo, Nas, I think it's go time. I'm on time and ain't talking on pop. I opt out trying to give us the drop. And I sent this and all of her TikToks. On bro, on the hill, that's the block that I chose. If you running to us, I bet that you fold. Like on that block, make it hot when it's cold. We gon' catch him. When I shot hit the door, almost left him. On a hunt for the Yagis, we on 7th. Like, how did we end up on Pleasant? I done went dumb, had to grab with my weapon. Think I won't throw, you won't test it. Bet you I show you I really get reckless. Had to trade when I upped on your best friend. Like,
oh, that's wait, hold on, wait till I'm done with this game.
Steady up, knock, better get out the 13 in the clip, we ain't playing this game.
Don't try to push up on me, it's not safe. Like I'm trying to flock a nigga that Jack paid.
Jay ripping up, we still walking pain. Matt, Gutter, Dottie, Kane.
I'ma creep through this shit, no mask. If he try to run, I'ma get on his ass. See my face, nigga turned into flash. Post that he hype, completed his task. Or they fuck with the ops, that shit making me mad. Get up close, trying to do him real bad. Nah, he died, they was sad. Yo, duty low axe, that what I had. Niggas be chatting, it ain't what it seem. Don't gotta chase him, this shit got a beam. I go dolo, I don't need a team. I'ma keep flocking till I hamstring. Niggas be chatting, it ain't what it seem. Don't gotta chase him, this shit got a beam. I go dolo, I don't need a team. I'ma keep flocking till I hamstring.
Bro through a lot, so I follow. Flock him down, I ain't poppin' his bottle. Like, I was tryna bend, it was hot though. Needs, bro should've shot with some hollow. Catch a body, she feel like the lotto. Duty keep dissing, we was on that block though. 5 shots, they the cops and they watch though. 5 shots, they the cops and they watch though. Like, duty keep dissing my block though. I'm tryna hit him with hollow.
Damn. Alright, so today we're gonna react to hilarious CCTV fails of 2022, not 2023, 2022. It's by Fail Army. What's it up? Okay. Let's go ahead. Figgy. Oh, the sandals. But now he firmed it though. Oh. He caught himself though. Oh, W mans. Damn. Stupid. Whoa. What is that? That's a rat. Oh, a rat came from the car. Nah, that's a bad wife. That's gotta be fake. Oh, they're stealing. That's a drive-by. Oh, he pissed. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is boring, bro. I don't like fails. I don't know why. I had a whole plan, but I gotta fix this first. Wait, hold on. Where's the I can even know. I don't know. Where's the I gotta fix this. Where's the I broke my nail. I mean, it still works, right? Let me see. No, it doesn't work. Where is it, brother? Brother. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, let's just chat. Let's chat. Let's chat. I don't really know what to react to, man. Like, YouTube's dead. There's nothing to react to. I barely. When the police walks right by the killer and lets let him escape. Should we react to true crimes? It's been a minute since I reacted to true crimes. Should we react to a true crime?
When two
I don't know, man. Should we? I'm gonna have this there. Let's see what else could we. Should we react to a true crime? Hmm. 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 Let's see. Hmm. I don't really know. 10. I don't really know what to react to. Not the lie. I want to react to something first. Like, should we react to now? I don't really know. I'm trying to see, but I don't know, man. YouTube is looking bad today, man. YouTube is looking bad, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to react to now. Hmm. Let's see. Where are they now? Hey, man. Short films. Let's see a short film. What short film can I watch? Huh? What short film would I watch? Huh? Yo, guys, what if we all just come together and do this big movie and just let it be copyright free so everybody can react to, right? But not steal, right? So they have to have the the camera on, you know? It has to be a reaction, you know? But yeah, man, what if we just do that? Just come together, band together, and become one of the greatest tag team in the world, you know? I tag you in, Da, 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 da. And that's it, man. That should be fun. Another thing that should be fun is if we just find something to react to, you know? But since YouTube is dead right now, we will have to resort to the domination of kick.com. Yes, I stream on kick.com also, and I react to shows and movies over there. So if you want me to react to real life shows, real life movies, go over there, man. Because this shit is boring. There is no real life. There is none of these shows. How should I react to this? You know what though? It's fine because it's totally fine because we will be reacting to in a minute. We will find it and we will react to it. Right? Is this channel copyright free? It's okay. They have an hour-long movie, but I feel like it's not copyright free anymore. I feel that people do get copyrighted nowadays because of this. So your boy will not be reacting to this. Let me see. Believe that it is fine to react to. And we shall react to. We shall, I repeat, we shall react to. We shall react to. We shall and will always react to. Nothing, because it is ass. It is basura right now, sadly to say. YouTube, but you lost your fame. You will need to pay a new Twitch streamer to join your team, or a new YouTuber to join your team, because your platform is no more entertaining. And the Sandmen did not post. Wait, yes they did. They posted in their second channel. Main channel, no video. Don't know why. we shall react to no video, man. Wow. 2 weeks without no video. Well, they posted one last week, but they deleted it. Is this the end? Are we looking at the end? But we do have the Sovereign play the most popular GTA race of all time. And we shall get into it. But first, like and subscribe, because I am the worst streamer, the worst Valorant player of all time.
Biggest ramp in GTA!
Harry, this is your chance. Danny Aarons is level 1.
I'm what?
You can beat him.
Nah, I've seen him on Minecraft. It's just a number, mate.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer. He knows what he's doing.
Wait, how did you get the boost?
Shut up,
Daddy.
After 2.
Don't say it.
Now.
After 2.
Now.
I didn't get it.
I'm up entirely. I'm already so far behind.
I will not lose this playlist. I'm winning!
Why does it sound like there's copyright music playing in the background?
That's probably your radio.
Fella.
How do I turn that off?
It's in the menu.
I'm opening my phone and driving at the same time. I'm messing with the settings.
Come on.
Left on the D-pad,
Go on, stay straight, stay straight.
I'm incoming! Woohoo!
Go, Toby! Oh no! What have you done?
I didn't do it on purpose, Harry.
Oh, Toby, you're a
Harry, I'll avenge you. Harry, I'll avenge you.
I got it. Now nothing's distracting me.
You were too close to me. Give me some breathing room. Toby!
Yes, why are people shouting my name? Let me drive.
Relax.
It's just a racing incident.
Oh, God. No, Michael, it's not right. Turn, car, turn!
Yeah, why is it so slow?
Just warm up the tyres, lads. Don't mind me, don't follow me, just go somewhere else, innit?
I'm considering giving up.
What are you doing?
Screaming Toby, why are you doing that?
Send him shots.
The yellow cars, bro.
Me and Danny Aaron in the yellow cars are a problem.
I'm just sitting in the back and I'm salty right now.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
How do I respawn? How do I respawn?
Hold down Y or triangle.
You deserve that, Danny.
I do. I'm sorry.
Let's all get on the brakes and start again.
Start again?
Can we try that?
Does ping affect you on GTA?
I've got IRL ping, Vic. It's
IRL ping.
Oh, what do I do here?
Oh god, oh god.
Where do I even go?
Oh, I don't want the swag here. It's not handy.
I see you, the boy.
I made me and Vic
Harry's
just
quitting in the
cruising.
shit.
Wait, Harry not last?
Giving up. I'm just gone.
Oi, brother!
I didn't mean to do that. Myself as well.
You did me worse.
I did that.
Oh, what am I doing?
Harry's in second place. This is unheard of.
Lads,
Come on.
the stats
Is it one lap as well?
Yes, it's a sprint
I'm
race.
in the water.
You already done your damage.
You know what? I wish I had friends like these, man. I wish I had friends like these, man. So I could play. I want to play, man. Who wants to play with me? Nobody wants to play. But my PC can't handle it either, so what should I do? What should I do?
I'm never done.
What? What should I do? I don't know. What should I do? Because I want to play games like this with my friends, but my PC don't work. You know what I should do? I should make you like and subscribe so I could play games like these with my friends.
Oh, Vic.
All right, okay.
I'm never done.
Vic.
This is a much different
Stop
experience
copying
about
you.
Simon and Ethan. I have no one to race against.
Vic, you know I'm not good at this game. Why are you doing this?
Neither is Lannon and Danny. They need someone to race
Oh,
against.
no, I'll be good in the next one. Don't you worry.
Sure.
No,
This is
I'll
a
be good
warm up,
in the next
innit?
Let me shine.
How long
This
is
is
this?
a warm-up.
13?
Shine.
How do I drift? 'Cause,
You don't.
how do I do
If
handbrake?
you're drifting, it's not a good idea, really.
Oh, I thought this was Mario Kart, right? That's what you do.
You're the champion.
Super
Oh,
Mario.
That was almost cool. I tried the drifting like it's, yes, Mario Kart.
I think we probably rarely use the brake in this game. if I'm honest.
I do.
Well, that's
Speak
what the
for
walls
yourself.
are. The walls are just forceful brakes.
What position are you in, Danny?
I'm a responsible driver, mate. I've just passed my test.
Responsible driver. Oh, you have actually literally just passed your driving test, right?
I have. I've got, mate, mirror signal maneuver every time. Come on.
Come on. Let them know.
How many times did it take for you to pass?
One. First time.
One. Yeah, that's my guy. One magnet.
I picked up 4 minors on the way.
What do you mean by that?
What about your theory test?
First time, mate. Easy.
Oh, wait, you finished?
Yeah, where the fuck are you?
How have you finished?
Harry's come second, by the way.
Come on, I'll take a second. I'll take a second place.
That's pretty meteoric.
Rick, shut up. I don't want to hear anything because you're the reason he's second.
Fair play, Harry. You know what?
I want to hear shit from you. It's not fair play because he wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Vic.
Yeah, that's all part of the game, though. The game is the game.
Then it's not fair play, Josh.
The game,
Josh,
You say the game's a game, fair enough. You're saying fair play.
No,
fuck
Zarka,
off.
no.
Oh, man, I'm good at GTA, but not this race shit, apparently. Wrong way? What does that even
though,
mean?
what do you mean?
That's pretty much all we do on GTA, Landon.
Hey, I messed you guys up in the meme Olympics. Never forget.
Oh, true. But I actually
Okay,
robbed your victory. I still feel bad about
I think
that.
you're a one-trick pony, honestly.
Shock, Vic ruining it again.
Yeah, I got gangbanged by the side, man.
Hey, yo.
It was rough. Many
Hey,
people dream
yo.
of that, but not me.
I can see it in my sub box, you know, scrolling past sub box. I got gangbanged by the side, man.
Good title.
Maybe on a different platform, man.
Black and white thumbnail, just you crying.
Probably some Rule 34 of that. Someone's probably spent hours drawing that in Microsoft Paint or something. I'm disliking that shit. That was awful.
Come on, lads.
Oh, the old KSI tactic.
Doesn't matter. It's literally one of the most jobs all the
Yeah,
time.
well, you know what? It's all about starting the change that you want to see in the world.
Try and banter me about level 1 now.
Jeez.
Nice moving up in the world.
I am now the alpha.
Oh, I love stuff like this one. This one's good.
Like we need Simon for all of these bits. I don't know what to do it.
Playlist.
Why did it play? It's the job name, Harry.
Oh, where's the job?
On the right-hand side. Go on.
RPG versus flying cars.
I literally can't see where you're even reading that from.
Right-hand side.
Oh, there we go, yeah. RPG versus flying cars. This is a game where you need to blow people the fuck up and then run them over.
Hell yeah.
I can't be bothered now.
We miss you, Simon. Please come back.
Oh, me and Larone.
Oh, great. Vic Star. Great.
Yeah, that means straight dubs.
Jesus Christ, the state of your characters.
Danny Aaron's is ugly.
Danny
as
Aaron's
fuck.
Respect.
RPG's already hit him, man.
So what's the aim of this thing?
You have to RPG us.
You blow us up, I think.
Remember, it's
Oh, this
X
one's
to
pretty
roll.
nice.
X to roll.
X to roll.
Wow,
okay.
Right, we got to drive in. We got to drive in to knock them off.
Wait,
but
why
they-
am I
they
on
have
this
RPGs.
side?
Oh, we've got to hit you off the ledge. Oh, yous are done for, son.
Hit me
Here
off
I
the
come,
ledge.
boys.
How do I
All my
come?
friends are dead.
Oh, Jesus. I just got absolutely...
I took him with me.
Vic, no!
Did I take him with me? I took him with me, right?
No.
What? Oh, shit.
These cars can survive 2 hits.
I am so
Oh,
embarrassed.
shit.
of my
Okay.
ability. Get him, Danny. Get him.
Oh, Road to make 8 bumper
I
there,
should have
Joe.
dodged them.
He chewed on that bumper.
I'm so jealous. Oh, no.
That was pretty cold, Toby. I can't lie.
Survive!
Come on, Larone.
Go on, 3 out of 3
Come
for
on,
the hat trick.
Larone.
Go on, you
Is
wait.
this a 1v1 right now?
You got me.
No,
You
I'm
got me.
still in it.
Toby's
But I've already
composed.
got
You got
wheels.
me.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
so close.
My car survived still, somehow.
What? How?
I haven't really got speed though, so I might not make it to you. It's not really moving.
Toby, lead the shot. Lead the shot.
No, okay, never mind.
Damn.
Send him
Come
shot.
on.
Are you telling me?
Go on then, Toby.
Right, Danny is
I've never
Toby.
seen Toby clutch. I've never seen
Go on,
Toby clutch.
Toby. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm chilling, I'm chilling, I'm
What do you
chilling.
mean you never see
I'm
me
chilling, I'm
clutch?
chilling, I'm chilling.
Damn.
Right, so you need to,
Wait,
you
can
need
I,
to trick
can I
him.
cheat?
No, don't change car. Don't change car.
Why?
No, just
Is
don't.
that's the rule. That's the rule.
That's
right?
what we'll
the
make.
rule, okay.
We'll make the rule, yeah.
Hey, yo, fuck the rules.
Wait,
Do
I
what you
got-
wanna do.
He's definitely
Right,
taking
you've got to trick him. You've got to go up one way and then come out the other, you know? Like, look at the left side and then go right side instead. You can't hear what I'm
Don't
saying.
tell him my plan.
Well, you do your plan anyway, it doesn't matter.
That did. I went
Hurry
left
up,
and then
mate.
went right.
Toby, just shoot him while he stops.
Yeah, you
surely.
literally can't just shoot me there.
Don't tell him, he's going to do it.
If that hits,
Oi!
it's unreal.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
move. And my steering wheel's not great.
Yeah, it's like mine. You got fucked up.
Yeah.
Your car's on the way out. One hit and you're done.
Oof.
No, you got this. You got this.
Dodge
You were
that,
built
nice.
for this. You were born for this.
I'm dead, boys. I'm dead.
Toby smoked him.
Stop, silly
God
bitch.
damn.
Toby put the whole team in a pack.
Toby is a god.
Right, we're gonna have,
No. This is a one-off. Don't get
lads,
confused.
we're going to have to win this. If we don't kill them here, they win the whole thing.
Oh God.
No pressure, you two.
I'm feeling the pressure. Can we kill ourselves in this?
What do you mean you can jump off?
Yeah, you can.
No, I just meant like if we fuck up our aim.
Oh, I killed myself.
Oh, yeah,
I
you can
shot
shoot
Josh's
yourself,
car
you
and
can
blew
shoot a car
myself
right next
up.
to you, yeah.
Okay, so we just got to be careful, all right?
Famous last words. It's gonna cut.
No, I'm not
He just
because I want to
spawn
win.
in and just shoot the floor.
Boom.
Oh fuck! I actually didn't mean.
What's it again?
Laser.
What?
You actually did.
Hey, Harry.
What, you shot me?
They were just experimenting.
Chin.
Yo,
Okay,
bro,
good
you're
start.
done.
Gosh.
My car's a bit. I don't like how my
Let's
car's
go.
burning. Oh,
Did that. Josh, 3v1.
He's on smoke.
I couldn't get out of my car quick enough. It was burning.
Oh God.
Who's this, Vic?
Nah, come on, Vic. You
Yeah,
got
we're
it.
done, we're done, we're done.
Is it just me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it, bro. You got it. You're built for this.
Josh, there's no mercy,
Suspect
by
thought
the
to
way.
be affiliated with the Gangland
Go on,
Outfit
Vic.
Circuit Discord. What?
Ooh.
Whoa.
He shoots so late.
These news alerts are wild.
Come on,
Which
Deep
way you
Star.
going, Josh?
Last
promised
man
me a
standing.
guaranteed dub, by the way.
Left. To the right.
That's bullshit. That's some bullshit.
You killed yourself, boss.
No,
I didn't do
that's
anything.
scary.
Come on, boys.
Oh, God, the first two were so cool as well.
Hold that, Joshua.
Hold that,
You will
hold
never
that.
be me.
I reckon that's rigged.
Rigged my two teammates decided just to kill themselves.
I mean, killed me. No, it was definitely accidental.
Pretty tight at the top of this table here. Pretty close.
Go on, Harry.
I don't want to say this
Now,
stuff.
can you do the translation bit?
Super Stunts Guy. Use de los Santos, temes do que policeo, el plano mascolo.
Damn.
Pretty good, mate.
Jeez, man.
I could tell the point where you gave up.
Got the Beyonce in my ear, come on.
Beyonce in your ear.
I'd rather if you didn't, Harry, because you know how monetization works.
I don't record game sound anyway, so it's alright.
What?
I don't know.
Sorry, you don't record game sound.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't, but he records your Discord as well, so I can't. I just turn it off.
You're so weird. Are you the reason Chipfat has to edit in every single sound on GTA?
Probably.
Oh, we're gone. We're good. I'm keeping up with him now.
Hey, can we
That's
just not
horrific.
crash at
You
all?
know that's not possible. Look, Harry's already gone into the back of me.
You're really asking us if we can not
Like,
crash.
let's just have a good race, innit?
Damn.
I'm down for a nice
Chip
little easy tardy race.
Yo. Chip Fat gotta come out with the light, man. We gotta see his face. We gotta say thank you to Chip Fat. You know, we gotta say thank you to Chip Fat. We gotta have a whole video just saying thank you, Chip Fat, and all that.
Oh, fuck off! Toby.
That was actually an accident. That was actually an accident, Harry.
It's always an accident, isn't it? It's
No,
always
no,
an
no,
accident.
no.
Oi!
I'm not in last. I'm not in last. This is massive.
Guys, you see the green car? You fuck it up.
I'm in last. I'm in second. I'm backwards.
No,
Okay,
so
can someone
short-lived.
just bite the bullet so I don't come last? Can
Wait, when
anyone
did
just
you
like
go in
sit
last?
down?
Danny Aaron's level 2's there for you, don't worry.
Mate, I'm first, apparently.
You're not though, are you, though?
Goddamn
You said I
last,
was.
man. This
Oh,
is...
that was mad.
How did this...
Am I not?
just
Am I
spun out in
not?
the tunnel.
Am I not? Am I not?
You won't be, don't worry. Trust me, you won't be.
Danny, take him out. If you take him out, I'll take him out as well, and then we back in the pack.
All right, deal.
No one's the back of the pack except me.
Oh, he got me. He got me. Vic. He got me.
Oh dear.
We're fine. He's only about 5
Oh,
seconds
I'm
ahead.
fifth. Wait, no, I'm sixth. What the fuck is going on?
When you're in the tunnels, Lannon, you like might be close to
Oh.
the checkpoint and the person ahead you, but they're ahead in the tunnels.
Oh, there's some bends here, lads.
Gee, I almost went off.
Yeah, be
Oh,
careful, mate.
Danny Adams.
You get second place,
He's
mate.
out.
I'm
No, I'm
coming
all
for
for the
you.
people.
Lasers
I
out.
actually want to fucking just
Oh,
punch
fucking
myself.
hell. No.
Sorry.
Danny, what you doing, gang?
I fucking hate the Sidemen. This is a...
You hate the Sidemen.
Yeah, now come join our video. Get fucking embarrassed in front of me.
Right, you're a
Wow.
twat. You're a twat.
Oh, my God. It's actually not worked for me, though.
No! Good, Toby. Good.
Oh, yes. Yes, Harry's about to get past. Slipstream. Oh, you dickhead. Fuck off.
This race was very quick,
Oh,
then.
for fuck's sake! It's so boring.
It's not over yet, though. There's a big jump.
It's
not
not
over
over
yet.
yet.
Fucking hell, Toby.
Can't move.
Where
I
you
swear
going?
there's no catch up.
There is catch up.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
make it.
done. It's done. It's
Oh, bro,
done.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, Danny. I've
He's
slipped
third.
through you.
He's third. He gets a bronze fucking medal. It's still a podium, baby. Suck my dick. Wait, it's not. I thought it was over.
It is over yet.
It is over yet.
Hey, Toby, how's last, fella? Danny Aaron. How's last, mate? Stupid prick.
Please mess the
Whoa,
landing up.
whoa, no. How do I turn? How do I turn?
I actually do have brain damage.
How do I turn?
You got blow up.
Oh
my God.
Oh my
God.
I got third.
We're chilling. We're calm.
I hate you, Danny Aaron.
You alright, Toby?
I dedicate the rest of my life to ruining yours.
Ooh.
Wow.
Anytime you want to finish, mate.
That was pretty hard hitting.
I knew that to mean the side
He's
mate.
mugged him off as well. He's mugged him off. He's
Jeez.
waited for him at the finish line. That's disrespectful.
That was toxic, Danny.
Gosh, you're a little try-hard, aren't you?
Josh is the worst, man.
He is,
I
honestly.
actually don't like him.
It's not my fault, you shit.
Damn.
Mad cause bad.
And he tried to take me out and crash into the fucking wall like an idiot.
I was listening to Vic. Trying to do one for the team.
You know where you ended up?
Level 3, though, so
Catch up, Harry.
I'm getting there.
Like and subscribe. Oh, let's see the bake off. I want to see the bake off.
Guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be baking a cake bake-off style.
All right, this is Figgy.
Guys, welcome to today's.
This is Faith's bake off versus her brother. Let's see.
Guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be baking a cake bake-off style. Okay, I have my brother here with me, and that is only because Mr. Chippo Crimes, I sent him an Instagram DM. Crimes, do you want to be in a video with me? And he left me on scene. So clearly, I've been humbled, and I'm at the bottom of the YouTube food chain. But we have 80 minutes to essentially bake and decorate a cake today, and we have.
Is this really the end?
I've been Crimes.
I wonder if this really is Instagrams. Hey, bestie. New idea for my channel. The 30-year-old or woman who had a baby.
Do you want to be in a video? Round of applause. Enter Mr. Paul Hollywood. In he comes.
Hi YouTubers, well, I'm not really Paul Hollywood, but I'm Faith and Hugh's dad. Every Sunday we always have arguments about something. Who's the best at football, who's the tallest, who's the fittest, who's the strongest, who's the best looking. All right. This time it's an argument about who can bake the best cake. They're going to be judged on technical aspects, because obviously I know a lot about baking cakes, and presentation, what it's going to look like at the end. I have invented a type.
Wait. Is this a troll? Like he's actually like, oh, Faith versus, that would be crazy. Yes, I gotta comment. I have to comment as a fan. Wait, comment. I can't comment, bro. Let me comment, bro. I want to comment on this post. I want to reply. Oh, right here. Okay. Yes. Boom. There you go. Oh, wait. Boom. Wait, no. Boom. Ooh, he has a lot of subscribers, more than me, you know? Alrighty then. Let's see.
Breaker. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go on, bring out the tie break. What the hell is that?
What is that? I hear you ask, what is this? Now, some people might say that is a piece of junk. Other people will say
It's got a cable tie.
that this is slapstick comedy gold. All right? This is straight out of Tom and Jerry. You put your face there.
Whoa!
So, you really want to work hard, because if you win both aspects, we don't go to the tiebreaker.
If it's a draw, we both get hit.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a recipe to follow each. When the alarm sounds, we are allowed to look at our recipes. When it goes off again, we have to stop. So we aren't allowed to use our recipes the entire time throughout our
I'm mad. It's got to be someone off Simon crew, right? Just cause, you know, help.
baking. So at some points, we are just going to be winging it. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know how to make it?
Nope.
Oh, before you start, I bought you an apron.
Sick.
If you wouldn't mind. There you go. There's your apron.
Quality.
Bloody hell. Let's put look on the oil. That looks wrong. 300 ml of oil. Is that 300 ml or is that 300 litres?
Litres.
I've got half a pint of oil here. That ain't right. I'm just gonna wing it. Flour, an amount of flour. Don't know how much.
Oh my god.
How much flour? Dog.
300 grams, I
what
think
you
it
do?
was.
Yeah.
That seems sensible. What are you making? What cake?
That is a lot.
What
That's a
cake
lot.
are you making?
Well, I don't know. I ain't got my recipe.
So you don't know what cake you're making?
A chocolate one.
Well, that was the answer then. How could you not know what cake you're making because there's no recipe? That's not how it works.
I didn't read how many, like... I'll wing it, and
The strongest of them all. Yep, and the smartest of them all too.
Right. What have they made this out of? Cement? Jesus Christ. Scissors, mine, dibs. That's not going anywhere for the rest of this video. No rules.
Yo, bro, what the what is that? You see, that's what happens. You know, I caught on. She was trying to hide them from her brother, and karma hit her. That's karma right there, Faith. That's karma. Karma strikes again.
More eggs.
Yo, all over the place.
Oopsies.
Bicarbonate of soda. Don't know what that does.
Where's the butter?
Don't know what that does. Here we go.
This looks mad.
Have you hidden the butter?
No, it's there.
Where? Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Nice. This needs to be like soft butter.
Hey. She's the smartest, she's the strongest, and she got 20/20 vision.
As well, and this is actually not that soft.
Yeah, no, mine's just lumps of butter.
Is there a microwave? Do you know what? I'm going to preheat my oven. Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Bro,
nice. This needs to
look
be
what
like
she's doing.
soft butter as well. And
She took a whole bar of butter, cut a slice off of it.
this is actually.
She didn't even finish.
that
No.
Yeah, no, mine's just lumps of butter.
Is there a microwave? Do you know what? I'm going to preheat my oven.
Oh, Mum told me to do that at the start.
Move.
2 large eggs, done that.
No, shush. Reading your own head. Oh, I needed more cocoa powder.
50 grams, done that.
Hugh. All right. 2 tablespoons.
Wait, what's his name? Hugh?
50 grams, done that.
Hugh.
Hugh? Oh, wow.
All right.
That's a
2
cool name,
tablespoons
Roswell.
bicarb
Hugh.
soda. 560 grams soft sugar.
Have you got like a masher?
Hugh, no, play that.
So why would I have a masher? Why do you need a masher for a
Because
cake?
my butter's not like...
You're not making potatoes.
No, but the butter. Look at that.
Yo, bro.
I got a masher. Would you like to borrow it?
Yes.
Don't break it. Be careful. It's got sharp bits on it, all right? If you cut yourself, I'm going to be in trouble. So be careful.
I've lost it.
He really cut himself.
Nope. You can't look at it now? Nope. Okay. Don't know if that was teaspoons or
Charlie's
tablespoons
there.
now.
Hey.
So I'm just going to do that. And it said 4 eggs. It's a shame all the eggs are gone. Whose fault is that? Look at this.
Yeah,
Ew. That's not right. Look at the tablet.
I don't know what's happened.
Ew.
Genuinely, this ain't right. Yours is going to be tiny.
Ew.
This ain't meant to look like that.
I feel like yours is way...
I'm missing the
Never mind.
bowls. There's no bowls. Can you put metal in the microwave? Can't put metal in the microwave, can you?
No.
We're going down.
You can put a mug in there.
You can put a mug in a microwave? Paul Hollywood?
Yep.
Yeah? Sick. We haven't got a microwave, but it's going in my oven.
Wait.
Then you could have put metal in the oven.
What?
You could put metal in the oven.
Yo, she's so smart.
Oh, yeah. True.
So, Faith, if I chat to you first.
Yeah.
What have you put in there so far? What have you added?
Well, I've just followed the recipe.
Yeah, not to lie, I feel like thieves smell like shit. Cause it look like shit, bro. Nah, it gotta smell. It gotta smell bad, bro. It gotta smell bad, bro.
Really, exactly. I've remembered it really well. So I've got flour, cocoa powder.
Hey, it's good. You saw that? You saw that? You saw that? Bro, I don't want those. Look,
The recipe really exactly. I've remembered it really well. So I've got flour, cocoa powder, oil.
What is it?
Is it bad or
red velvet. Sunbrown. Why is it brown? I think I'll just whack in colour in and see how it goes, really, to be honest with you.
So Hugh, what are you doing, man?
Making a chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake?
Yeah.
What have you done so far?
Put the ingredients in a pot and mixed it.
Okay.
Faith.
Yes.
My boy said, I'll do this in, I'll do that in, yeah.
At this point,
I'm melting the butter because I'm under time constraint.
Not to lie, Faith. Like, this ain't no disrespect. It's just, I can't.
Oh, I've got butter all over my hands. I need.
It's just, it's not you. It's just anybody that did, like, how are you okay with things in your hand, like right here? It's this part right here for me, right. This part right here. When you close it and you feel something, like, how are you okay with that? How is someone good in their mind okay with, like, food and crumbs right here, bro? I don't know if you see it. Like, what?
Food colouring. Oh my God, where is it? I swear I had that. Have you moved it?
What?
My food colouring. You've tampered. No. That's green and that's blue. Where's the red?
Watch it be in it. What? Does it have pockets? Watch it be. If it has pockets, it's gonna be in her pockets.
Found it. That's where I put it. Sorry.
Oh.
I might add some.
Why is it so small? You've heard that before.
This tastes like.
Does it?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Let me try. Bro.
Let the oven work its magic.
It's not a resurrection. That's done.
It's not done.
That's done.
It's not done. Look, put some sweetness in it.
Oh, ew, I know it does. Like, you just see it. Like, I feel like his is gonna come out better. You can just see it from the beginning, man. You just effed it, bro.
Mine's really good. I think I've used the wrong butter.
The wrong butter. I wonder.
That's really not good. Bro, this whole thing is disgusting. Look at all the clumpiness
That's what
in
I'm
it.
saying.
What, you're just whacking that in the oven like that?
Yeah, we're on a time limit.
How long's timer? Time check?
What is that? 54 minutes. Ain't no way that's the
54
Yeah, exactly. That's actually not a lot of time. 'Cause this has to bake. What's this? Blue.
No, chill out.
That actually
Chill out.
looks okay.
Can you open the oven, please?
No.
Put that lid on.
You got to put one down to open the oven.
Stop. No, because that's not
Just
that.
focus on going in the oven, man.
Yeah, I will.
I got the wrong butter. What butter do you have?
I had unsalted, and you had salted.
Yeah. Why
And
did I
all
do
the
that?
others are unsalted.
Oh
and
my
you
God,
just
so I
that
used the
one.
only salted
Yeah.
one.
Wow.
Did you put that in there?
Mum put it in there. I just put them all on the thing.
don't get salty about it. That joke.
Just melting the butter.
Where did I put the lid?
Friction. New technique. Oh, say less.
Well, I don't need it now, do I?
Oh,
the icing.
Wait.
say less, bro. Why can't I read? I'm just looking at the word.
What's she doing?
And nothing's happening. No, sorry.
It's going away.
I'm sorry.
It's going away.
I'm looking at the wrong recipe. This isn't for the red velvet that I've made.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Charlie. What the? Video wise, babe, I'm sorry, but you're looking like you're not the smart one, bro. On camera wise, alright? I know this is all a character, but bro, Faith, what the fuck? She put the whole thing in there. She just dropped it. Oh my god, bro.
Where's my phone? You've taken it. Where's my phone?
Charlie has it.
You haven't touched it.
Charlie.
Oh.
Charlie took it. Where's she took it?
Leave it.
I'm not a dog. Leave it. Is it in front of me or something?
Where'd you put my recipe?
Where did I put my phone? Charlie, do you have it? Charlie, give me my phone. Why are you measuring like that?
I ain't got a bowl.
Wash one up. That's ridiculous. Look at how he's measuring. Are you seeing this?
There's some interesting techniques here, a bit off the scale there.
Oh, but that one's on the scale. Oh, yeah.
You nicked my butter.
I don't know. Your butter's in there melting. It's actually burning.
I forgot about my butter.
Got 45 minutes left.
Of the whole thing.
I can't.
Flips on the egg. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's actually a hazard back here now from the water.
Oh, look at her hand.
That don't look right. That looks like water. How much time do we have? Does anyone know?
34 minutes.
34 minutes.
That ain't good.
I'm gonna have to keep doing this for 34 minutes. Who was the first person to make a cake? Do you not ever think, like, how did this person just do that? Because we can't even do it with instructions. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. He got something going on there, bro. He got... Ooh. It might be Mary Poppins. Because in the movie, you see her doing the cake, the ultimate cake, right? No, it's not Mary Poppins. Who is it? It's Charlie the Factory Guy. Yeah, him. Charlie the Factory Guy. He's the first one to make the cake. Yes, Charlie the Factory Guy is.
Okay. Nice. Kiwi, you sure yours is on?
I don't know, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not on. I'm being dead serious. Your oven ain't on. Look, nothing's happening.
Oh,
that's not hot. That's literally... That's not cooked.
I'm using your oven, please.
No.
No, Faye, please. I need it, please.
Well, I've not got no space in mine.
Yes, you do.
But don't open it now. Take yours out.
That's literally cold.
Yeah, I know, I'm well aware.
That's not
Right,
good.
you've got to be quick because you're going to let out heat and mine needs to cook. Ready? Bottom.
That's hot.
I should be...
I felt the heat.
Yeah, because I turned mine on.
Oh, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Flour in with the ice and sugar and the buttercream to get the consistency that I need. Paul Hollywood has given me the look of approval over there. He thinks, yes, that's what you need, that's what you're missing. Do you know what? I'm actually going to take my cakes out of the oven because they have to cool. They've not cooked.
Oh my god.
Why isn't that cooked?
Bro,
Too much
it's
oil.
every time. It's every time. I feel like it's every time someone does a cook off. It's never cooks, bro. Especially YouTubers. I don't know why. That's not cooked. That's liquid.
Oh, wow.
So my cakes didn't rise?
If it was me, maybe the only chance you got is putting a small amount of that mixture so thin and making some sort of like chocolate brownie out of it or something.
Nice bit of advice. Why is there a lump of butter in my icing? What do we have left? 19. This is actually a disaster. This all would have been fine if we had instructions.
And whose idea was it to take them away?
Yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
I'll say success.
I think it's a success. I think it's gone really well. I don't know what's gone wrong, to be honest with you. Your cakes are doing well.
Yeah, they are actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. His cakes are doing well. In the oven?
rising.
Yeah.
Let's crack my cake.
Yeah. That's your cake.
Where are they? Where are they gone? Where are they gone? That's where that water. Where have they gone? It's actually made me a bit upset.
Okay, to make it fair, one rule, no sabotage in the decoration.
No, I do not agree.
Well
no.
then, I can still sabotage yours, so
Yeah,
that's
right.
not a good
You
rule.
get yours out then, come.
I will get mine out.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Just grabbed a melting.
Bakers,
Yep.
cake makers, if I can call you that. Under 10 minutes to go. How are we looking?
Yeah, really well, thanks.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, okay, so, all right, we might be able to salvage something out here if you can decorate it sort of inventively.
What are you? Oh my God, you're so dumb. Another one. Bro, you're so
Not that bad,
dumb.
it's okay. What do you do in your free time, Faith? I bake. Can you not tell?
Ah! I forgot that's red hot.
It runs in the family.
Friends in the family.
You know what? It does look like a cake. I'm not going to say it tastes like a cake, but it looks like a cake. What's this?
Oh, that was the red hot pan that I decided to pick up with my bare hands. Should I just add some of the green buttercream that I made earlier?
Oh, that looks like sick. No faith, man.
Should have said no to the temper. Ah. Okay, right. Well, sit. Say less.
No, stop now. Stop! No. That's not even funny.
Right, timer's up. We've done our cakes.
Okay, so, all right, okay. Keep it well away from me, please.
I actually call this the exploded mountain
It's a very good name for
because
it.
it's kind of erupting from the middle. Do you want a taste test?
Well,
I think this has a good mix of everything,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Give him a hug.
Proper. I can honestly say, I haven't tasted anything like that before.
That's good. That's good that I've come up with a new flavoursome cake that you've never had before.
Sort of come to the conclusion, you stick sugar in anything, it's all right.
Is it not bad?
No, it's bad.
Oh.
It is bad. It's worse than bad, but. So technical aspects, not a lot going on there, but
What do you mean? I literally melted the butter with my hands.
there is
That's
disgusting,
some
bro.
sort of sponge there. So, yeah, all right, thank you.
Yep, no problem, Judge. Thank you very much. Do I deserve a handshake?
No. As a sponge, I think it's not too bad. It's actually quite. It's actually quite a way.
Yeah, but he put a chocolate bar. He literally put a chocolate bar on it at the end, which obviously saved it, and the timer had gone, so that's a cheat. In my eyes, that's already a foul because he cheated.
It's actually quite light and fluffy. Maybe a tad dry, but actually it's not too bad.
Lol. Overall, Mr. Hollywood, who
Mr.
has
Hollywood?
been your winner
He's from
today?
Hollywood? The cake baker
Yeah.
for today, I'll take both your hands, is, and the cake baker today winner is. So, are you prepared to take the pie face? I'll take that as yes. So, like face, if you lean your nose,
Yeah, if you break my nose,
I'm not going to do it that hard.
that hard.
Shut your
No,
eyes.
because the tin's gonna eat you in the nose. Oh.
No, it should be with whipped cream, bro.
Guys, thank you so much for watching my YouTube video.
It should have been a whipped cream, bro. That's not fair. They gotta get into the roll, man. You gotta get into the roll. Hey, man, she be active though. Let's
Guys,
see,
welcome-
let's see. Wait. Week 2. Oh, never mind. She should drop every week. I think she's doing that. I don't know. Who else? Who? Wait, what? The wrestler who preyed on little boys? Huh?
In April, Velveteen Dream was accused of sending indecent images of himself to a minor.
11 months later, and WWE have announced that they released the Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream was arrested not once but twice this month.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, EC3.
Figgity. What was
Velveteen
this?
Dream is one of the most controversial figures in wrestling. Once upon a time, he was pegged to be the future poster boy of WWE and wrestling's next megastar, with many cosigns from the likes of John Cena, Kevin Owens, Triple H, and more. It seemed for all the world that the Velveteen Dream was destined for the stars, but none of these lofty expectations came true, or will ever come true, as now he is one of the most hated and detested wrestlers of the 21st century.
Damn.
How did a man who was the
this?
next big thing and was destined for greatness fall so short of the mark that many people put upon him and became such a shadow of his former self? Is this the case of Velveteen's sexually charged gimmicks spilling over into real life, causing him to take out his perversions on teen boys? Or is this people judging Velveteen too harshly and one big misunderstanding filled with fabrications, lies, and injustices that have robbed an innocent man of his lifelong dream? How did Velveteen's dream become his scariest, never-ending nightmare? Velveteen Dream was born as Patrick Clark Jr. in Washington, D.C. in 1995. When he was just 2 years old, his father was murdered.
So when I was 2 years old, my father was killed. He was stabbed. He dabbled in the thug life, if you will.
Little Patrick's mom eventually remarried, and until Patrick was 8 years old, he grew up thinking his stepfather was his real father. But when he found out the truth, he was completely crushed. Amidst all of these complicated feelings, little Patrick found wrestling to cope with everything. Professional wrestling gave him solace and helped him to overcome his daily struggles.
I really started falling in love with professional wrestling. I looked at that to save me, to keep me out of the bad and the negative that was surrounding me.
Clearly, the often described as shy young Patrick had a deep-seated passion for professional wrestling. So it was no surprise that as a teenager, he decided to start training to become a professional wrestler. In 2014, he made his professional wrestling debut and went on to form a tag team with Leo Rush. He wrestled on the independents briefly, but he got his big break when he was selected to be a contestant for the 6th season of WWE reality TV program Tough Enough, which is a competition series wherein participants undergo professional wrestling training and compete for a WWE contract. WWE has a recruitment strategy that seeks out athletes in other sports and molds them into wrestlers. Patrick had an advantage over everyone else because he was the only one that season that was a genuine wrestling fan. Patrick wowed people at home and the wrestling judges with his natural charisma and alluring aura. On Tough Enough is where we saw the first inklings of the Velveteen Dream, as Patrick's infectious flamboyance was on show from week to week. He was a favorite to win the competition, but unfortunately in the 5th episode, he was eliminated due to a perceived lack of humility, cockiness, and bad attitude. However, Patrick made such a great impression on Tough Enough that the decision to take him off the show was met with some backlash from WWE wrestlers, with the likes of Mick Foley, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show singing praises for Patrick. Veterans saw something special in him, and because of this, he was offered a WWE developmental contract, of which he accepted. In NXT, he went under his real name, Patrick Clark, and he developed his character as well as his wrestling further. Patrick's first distinct character in WWE was the gimmick of a Donald Trump supporter wearing shirts with Donald Trump's image and the Make America Great Again slogan. While this was a controversial gimmick, it was very bold of him, which is indicative of his willingness to take risks and think outside the box in order to make a character distinct. However, in 2016, something unexpected happened that would have a massive influence over Patrick's WWE career. Musical icon Prince passed away. Prince was known for his flamboyant style and showmanship and was regarded as a sex symbol for his androgynous, amorphous sexuality and gender play. Prior to Prince's death, Patrick had not known much about him, but after he passed, he became enamored with him and dove deep into who Prince was. Patrick wasn't getting much TV time in NXT and often went on long absences from NXT to train in the Performance Center, but with his limited appearances, he slowly started incorporating Prince into his character, often calling himself Unusual Patrick Clark and referencing the Patrick Clark Clark experience. However, this version of Patrick Clark was not an immediate hit, as people were critical of the blatant ripoff of the legendary Prince, who had passed away not too long ago, and some believed that he would never get over with this effeminate gimmick. But then in May of 2017, the Velveteen Dream was born, and this was one of the greatest and most compelling characters in the history of WWE. The Velveteen Dream character was part Prince, part Goldust, part Rick Rude. It was reminiscent of people and mannerisms that we've all seen before in wrestling and pop culture, but it felt original coming from the Velveteen Dream. He was mysterious, yet so enticing, and his character was provocative, androgynous, and overly sexualized in such a manner that was equal parts engaging, off-putting, and quite frankly, ludicrous. The Velveteen Dream showed a sexual ambiguity that many would take for pure homosexuality, and this left many people wondering whether he is straight, gay, or bisexual.
For all of you out there asking, yes, the Dream is bilingual.
This caught many people's attention, and it took a lot of fans outside of their comfort zone, which made him all the more intriguing and bigger as a name. He had a certain swagger and panache about him that was hard to put your finger on, but oh was it so intoxicating and alluring. He was an arrogant son of a gun that thought he was better than everyone else and carried himself as such.
Never seen him.
This all played into what he did best, which was subvert expectations and mold his character to be the most disrespectful to whomever he had taken issue with. Everything the Velveteen Dream said and did was colored with a supposition of disrespect. He went into most situations expecting to be overlooked, dismissed, and ultimately insulted. He was a diva and supplied the ammunition for such an attitude towards him willingly, and he almost gleefully started conflicts. He was purposefully infuriating and always made mountains out of molehills. Nothing felt out of character for the Velveteen Dream, and yet you were never quite sure what to expect from him. Expectations are the mother of disappointment, and by messing with our expectations so purposefully and continually subverting them, the Velveteen Dream found himself in a place where the fans were consistently pleasantly surprised by what we got from him. The Velveteen Dream was incredibly fluid while always staying tethered to the ultimate motivation of his character. The Velveteen Dream was everything that a character should be. He had a background, he had unique traits, he had goals, he had ways to react to a victory and a loss. He left you wanting to tune into NXT every Wednesday to see what he was going to do next. Most importantly, the Velveteen Dream made you feel something, whether it was hate or love, or a feeling that you couldn't really quite put your finger on. He was a master at making you care about a storyline. He could turn very little into a whole lot, which is testament to his immense storytelling abilities. An example of this is his very first ever big feud with Aleister Black, who was the NXT champion at the time. This feud started simply because the Velveteen Dream wanted Black to say his name. Dream stalked him for months trying to get him to say his name, and this made for some very compelling TV. The feud culminated at TakeOver War Games, and Aleister Black emerged victorious, but after the match, Black took the microphone and said this: "Enjoy infamy, Velveteen Dream." And just like that, the Velveteen Dream had won even though he had lost in the ring. Whether he won or he lost, he always got over in the end. Velveteen Dream was just a larger-than-life character that was the real deal and just had that it factor that you can't really explain. The Velveteen Dream is an experience everyone should bear witness to, and if you don't live it, you'll miss it. In the modern era where kayfabe is dead, Dream still played with kayfabe and kept it strongly intact at all times. The Velveteen Dream lived and breathed his character. The Velveteen Dream had everything in his arsenal to make him a superstar. He literally had everything. He had time on his side because at the peak of his career, he was in his early 20s. It's astonishing that he had almost everything figured out before he even turned 25. He had the prowess of a 20-year veteran, even though he was only a few years into the wrestling business. Everything from his strut to his mannerisms screamed experience. But that wasn't the case. He was just a student of the game and a true prodigy. He also just had the right look, standing in at 6'2" and 227 pounds and jacked as hell. Just by default without adding anything extra, he had the look to succeed in WWE, considering the fact that Vince McMahon likes big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat!
Not only did he have a good stature, but his clothing and gear choices often put him a notch above the rest. He often wore eccentric and outlandish outfits, and this led to fans always being interested in what he had to wear. He has many iconic looks. He also had a tendency to put his opponents' faces on his gear, and he even went as far as to put Roderick Strong's wife and child on his gear one time. The Velveteen Dream also had incredible promo work. While constantly referring to himself in the third person, he made himself feel like a big deal. He was a natural on the mic and had a knack to cut intriguing yet captivating promos. He was not one to shy away from playing mind games with his opponents and was always messing with them in one way or another. He had a tendency to be sexually suggestive to his opponents and sometimes even flirt with them. In WWE, you need to have talent on the mic to truly succeed, and he had it definitely. He just understood sports entertainment. The Velveteen Dream also was very talented in the ring. He was very versatile in the ring, and his moveset varied from big brutal strikes to high-flying moves.
Bro, this
his height
guy,
and weight was
dog, how many views you got? If people saw this, like, bro, get to the story, bro.
he was portrayed as a heel. Despite this, he was still cheered, and that is the hallmark of a great character. Fans had an extremely high opinion of him and saw him as the next big thing. Fans believed that once Velveteen made it to the main roster, he was going to be the face of the company inevitably. They compared him to generation-defining stars, and they believed that he could reach the heights of those stars and even surpass them. The fans believed that the Velveteen Dream had the potential and star power to even
Jesus, bro, you're like, is this like, Jesus, bro?
Then wrestling and become Hollywood's next wrestler turned movie star. Not only did the Velveteen Dream get high praise from fans, but he also had a great relationship with the head booker of NXT, Triple H, who booked him to be the longest reigning NXT North American champion of all time, with his reign lasting 231 days. The Velveteen Dream also got praise from a lot of wrestlers too, most notably wrestling legend John Cena, when asked about who he would face in NXT, had this to say about him. I would face Velveteen Dream. I think that is the one. I got that odd mental and great feeling about Velveteen Dream. This was very significant because once upon a time, many people were calling on the Velveteen Dream to face John Cena at WrestleMania and retire him. That's how highly he was esteemed in the wrestling world.
Wow.
The Velveteen Dream was just a cut above the rest and was bound for the stars. But then in early 2020, amidst the pandemic and worldwide lockdown, his world came crashing down.
Okay, there you go.
Warning, from this point of the video, very heavy topics will be discussed. So if you're easily triggered, now's a good time to stop watching the video.
Yes, you heard him, alright? Stop watching the video. You'll get triggered. Goodbye. And for the people that are strong.
In early 2020, the Speaking Out movement reared its head into the wrestling world. The Speaking Out movement was a social movement that was against emotional, physical, and sexual abuse in the professional wrestling industry, where people publicized their allegations of misconduct committed by prominent wrestlers. Amidst this movement, the Velveteen Dream's name was brought up, with the allegation that he sent a picture of his genitals to a male minor and was pressuring him to send a similar picture back. This was a really bad look for the Velveteen Dream, so he claimed that he was hacked and someone had stolen his picture, and the messages that were on the screen was not him. While his defense was certainly possible, it was shrouded by doubt because as time went on, more and more underage males came forward accusing the Velveteen Dream of sexual grooming. Most notably Josh Fuller, who was an independent wrestler that Velveteen met when he was 19 and Fuller was 16. They chatted for a while and became close, with the Velveteen Dream even tweeting about Josh Fuller one time. Josh Fuller released many screenshots of his and Velveteen's conversations. While most of these conversations were pretty innocent and it looked like Velveteen was trying to help out a young aspiring wrestler, there were moments within the conversation that were very questionable, with the Velveteen Dream pressuring Fuller to show him his physique under the guise of judging him to see if he would make it in WWE. In Josh Fuller's statement against Velveteen, he repeatedly said that Velveteen didn't make any sexual advances on him and that he was never directly sexual to him. Josh Fuller said all of this but still called Velveteen Dream a sexual predator, and this was a reference to the other victims that had come forward accusing Velveteen Dream of sexual grooming. This brings us to the second accuser in the case of Velveteen Dream, who goes by the name of Jacob Schmidt. Jacob Schmidt was 16 years old when he started talking to Velveteen Dream and was an aspiring wrestler who Velveteen was helping to become a wrestler. Velveteen did the same thing that he did with Josh Fuller by pressuring Jacob to send him shirtless pictures to judge his physique, and he asked Jacob, a 16-year-old, if he was packing. For those who don't know, Velveteen was basically asking if Jacob has a big member in between his legs. Jacob Schmidt revealed all of these disturbing conversations between him and Dream by taking a screen recording. But when he released this recording, his Instagram DMs revealed one of the groups that he was part of was called Exposing N-Word, which is most likely a reference to the Velveteen Dream. After Jacob saw his mistake, he deleted the video and his Twitter account, causing people to question the legitimacy of his claims, seeing that he was part of an anti-black group. group. Even though Jacob's claims were viewed through a skeptical lens, other conversations leaked that saw Dream asking another 17-year-old if he's packing, and he told the minor that he would be better off in porn. Another conversation leaked where he asked to see a male minor's private parts and told him to man up and just do it. Another conversation leaked where Velveteen Dream told the minor that f***ing is the best cardio. Really, Velveteen? Really? With all of these allegations coming forward, fans inevitably cancelled Velveteen Dream. Amidst this cancellation, the Velveteen Dream disappeared off WWE, but it was not for the reason that everyone thought. He was actually involved in a pretty serious car accident that hurt his back pretty seriously, to the point where his grandma even claimed that he was temporarily immobile. But eventually, Velveteen made his return to NXT to massive backlash on the internet. The outrage at Velveteen Dream returning to NXT was so much so that the hashtag #FireVelveteenDream was created, and it trended on Twitter every single time he appeared on TV. The fans questioned why he was still on TV despite being revealed as a nonce. WWE actually did an internal investigation on all of the accusations, and Triple H said that they didn't find anything incriminating with regards to the Velveteen Dream situation. He was cleared by WWE on the basis of a technicality. According to Florida law, the statutory R-word and grooming of minors by majors is forbidden, but there's an exemption when there is close proximity in age. This means that if the person being groomed is 16 or 17 and the groomer is under 23, then this is not illegal. So in the case of the Velveteen Dream, the main accusers, Josh Fuller and Jacob Schmidt, were 16 and 17 years old at the time when they were talking to Velveteen, who was under 23 at the time. So technically, the Velveteen Dream didn't do anything illegal, but he did do things that were morally wrong that warranted his cancellation. Even though he was cleared by all of the charges by WWE, it was a little too late for him, and the damage had already been done, as the more he appeared on TV, the bigger the hashtag #FireVelveteenDream got. WWE also did not want Velveteen to address all of the accusations, even though he wanted to address them, and this just made the situation much worse. WWE even considered giving him a mask and not having him speak to quell the heat that was on him, but they ultimately opted against this, and they took Velveteen Dream off of TV for a while. When it came time for a return, the Velveteen Dream being promoted to the main roster was in the works to cool the heat that was on him, but he also found problems on the main roster when he was backstage for Monday Night Raw. He explained what happened. I was called up to Monday Night Raw, but again, I'm shy. They want you to shake everyone's hand. I don't play by those rules, especially during COVID. I'm not shaking everyone's hand. I am not getting up in everyone's face. You're not wearing a mask in the locker room. I'm sure I pissed someone off. In the wrestling world, there's an old adage that new wrestlers in the locker room shake everyone's hand, and by Velveteen Dream not doing that, it was perceived as disrespect. Velveteen Dream had always notoriously been difficult to work with and had bad attitude problems, so this just inflamed that reputation that he had. Just a week after he was backstage at Monday Night Raw, he was released from his WWE contract, much to the fans' joy. The reason for his release was cited as backstage issues, but in reality, it was because he was proving more of a liability than an asset. In reality, WWE found itself at a loss amidst cancel culture. Money talks, and WWE has shareholders. Even though Velveteen technically didn't do anything illegal, he was affecting the bottom line and wasn't making WWE the money that he once did. It was just business at the end of the day, and Velveteen had to go. He released a statement after he got released. In this long statement, the Velveteen Dream explained that the allegations made against him by Josh Fuller and Jacob Schmidt derailed his career and ultimately led to his release from WWE. He maintained that he was indeed only trying to help these two aspiring wrestlers, like he had done with many other aspiring wrestlers, and that their conversations had been taken out of context and manipulated in such a way to make him look like a predator. He also explained that a lot of the other leaked messages were fabricated through Photoshop. But again, it was just a little too late, and it's very hard to come back from being cancelled. Since Velveteen was a little boy, it had always been his dream to be a WWE superstar, and he achieved that dream. But now his dream was no more, and that weighed heavy on him.
Where is he now?
So much so that a few months after his release from WWE, he got into legal trouble. What happened was that Velveteen was stopped by a police officer because he had no headlights on his car. But at this moment in time, he had cocaine on his person. So while the cop was walking over to his car, he sniffed up all the coke so that the cop wouldn't find it. But the cops saw all of this go down, and Velveteen Dream was arrested for coke possession and destroying evidence. This incident was unknown to fans when it happened. After he was released from being held in prison, he occasionally posted on Instagram with updates on his life and screaming his innocence, and he went on about how he'd like to return to WWE. In 2022, Vince McMahon stepped down from being the boss at WWE and Triple H took over the reins. And he completely changed main roster WWE by giving SmackDown and Raw a strong NXT presence. The Velveteen Dream was one of Triple H's favorites, so bearing this in mind, Velveteen started campaigning for a return back to WWE with the hashtag Bring Velveteen Dream Back. And some fans online were pushing hard for WWE to rehire him. However, all of this was short-lived as the Velveteen Dream was arrested again. This time he was arrested for battery and trespassing. What happened here is that a gym employee asked Velveteen to leave the gym in order for him to clean, but Velveteen refused and struck the gym employee, bit his chest, and threatened to kill him. On this arrest, WWE superstar and Hit Row's very own Ashante Adonis bailed him out. But then just 4 days later, he was arrested again for possession of drug paraphernalia.
Damn.
Soon after all of this, former WWE wrestler EC3 accused Velveteen Dream of trying to film WWE superstars' penises without their consent. Velveteen Dream then went on Instagram live and responded to these claims by saying what EC3 said was false. What was very interesting here is that the Velveteen Dream hinted heavily that they were doing cocaine that night in 2017.
What were we doing that night, Mike? What type of powder was on the table, Mike?
This indicates that Velveteen has potentially been struggling with drug abuse for longer than we actually thought. These days, Velveteen is in the news all the time. It's sad to see what has become of him now. From one of the brightest talents of his generation to a man slipping further and further away from grace. I don't feel sorry for him in the sense that you reap what you sow, and those are just the consequences in this day and age for doing what he did. However, I do feel sorry for him in the sense that he's quickly going down a self-destructive path. Quite honestly, he's just a man that needs help. He might have needed help all along, but one thing's for sure, he needs help now more than ever. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. But anyway, goodbye, you.
I feel bad low key, man. He's on a bad route. Damn. The most brutal real fight in wrestling history. I don't know. The wrestler who could have been a GOAT but ruined it. Let me see.
Once upon a time, Tessa Blanchard was one of the biggest prospects and hottest commodities in wrestling.
Life as we know it has forever changed. She shattered the glass ceiling. She became world's champion. She finally let herself feel the emotion.
Once upon a time, Tessa Blanchard was one of the biggest prospects and hottest commodities in wrestling. She dominated and conquered women's wrestling and even crossed over into wrestling men in intergender matches. She made history by becoming the first ever female world champion of a major wrestling promotion, winning the Impact Men's World Championship at the young age of 24. Her precocity could not be understated. She was a genuine once-in-a-lifetime talent that had the potential to be the greatest women's wrestler of all time. At the peak of her career, if she was a free agent, she could have gone to either AEW or WWE and would have been the flag bearer for women's wrestling in either of those companies for decades to come. However, none of that came true or will ever come true, as Tessa has fallen from grace and has been ostracized by all mainstream wrestling companies. But how did Tessa go from one of the most compelling and overacts in wrestling to one of the most hated and detested wrestlers in wrestling today? Is this the case of cancel culture going too far and robbing an innocent woman of her dreams? Or is it the case of a woman getting what she deserved because of alleged racism, backstage bullying, and bad attitude? How did Tessa Blanchard fumble potentially being
the greatest women's wrestler of all time?
Tessa Blanchard was born in 1995 in North Carolina. She was born with greatness in her blood, as she was the granddaughter of Joe Blanchard, who was a mid-20th century wrestler who won various championships in different territories. Tessa's father was none other than the legendary Tully Blanchard, who was a member of one of the most influential and impactful factions in wrestling history, the Four Horsemen. Unfortunately, Tully and Tessa's mom split up when she was 4 years old, and Tessa went to live with her mom. But the wrestling influence was still very heavy on her,
as her stepdad was Magnum TA,
who was a championship title holder in the NWA. Clearly, wrestling was a very big influence on young Tessa. However, to the contrary, she did not have an interest in wrestling growing up. Instead, she was passionate about musical theater and acting. She was also on the track team throughout school. After she finished high school, she had family issues, so she stopped communicating with her family and left home to attend college. She worked at a nightclub to support herself and started to hang out with a rougher crowd. However, all of this changed when she attended her father's induction into the 2012 Hall of Fame. Right then and there, she was hypnotized by the aura and grandeur of wrestling. But she kept it a secret and she decided to start training to become a wrestler, unbeknownst to her whole family. Eventually she told them though. Tessa was trained by George South, and one of her classmates was Cedric Alexander, who is now in WWE. Not long after she started to train and was wrestling on the independent circuit, she tried off with WWE, but unsurprisingly, she did not make the cut, seeing that she didn't have enough skin in the game. But that did not deter her, and she pressed on. From her very first day in wrestling, she always had the pressure of having the Blanchard last name, considering the lineage of greatness that preceded her. This turned out to be a blessing and a curse. It was a blessing because her name got a widespread recognition, and it got her in certain positions that she wouldn't have made it to if not for her surname. However, her name was also a curse because it caused women's wrestlers to be jealous of her in the locker rooms. These women's wrestlers tried to stifle her growth in any way possible, especially in her early days. Her trainer George South even said this: "Other women were very mean to her, anything they could do to break her." Because of all of this, Tessa had to develop a thick skin and become more abrasive than she actually was. She had to make a name on the independents and work twice as hard to prove that she wasn't in the spot that she was in because of her name, but because she deserved to be there. And she did just that, and she built her name to a point where she was undeniable. Tessa has showcased her skills and talent in Lucha Underground, Shine, Shimmer, Rise Wrestling, Women of Wrestling, Stardom, and much more. And she won a myriad of championships in these various promotions. She proved that she was clearly a force to be reckoned with. Due to her exploding on the independents and in Japan, she got the chance to wrestle again in WWE, having a few matches in which she was a jobber in NXT. However, she got a big break when she was included in the inaugural Mae Young Classic in 2017. Unfortunately, she lost in the first round to the eventual winner, Kairi Sane. Despite this, commentary made sure to make it a point that she was a Blanchard, and this garnered even more interest in her. Impact definitely saw all the buzz that she was generating, and they decided to sign her to a contract. Impact Wrestling strapped a rocket onto Tessa and pushed her to the moon. A few months after her debut, she won the Impact Knockouts Championship, which is the top women's belt in Impact Wrestling. She dominated the women's division and was drawing more and more eyes to Impact Wrestling, which made her a massive asset. Tessa was a true student of the game and a wrestling prodigy, and she knew how to connect with the fans as well. She had a natural instinct for wrestling and just had that it factor. She had the type of wrestling prowess and aura that can't really be taught. All of this coupled with her insane wrestling ability
made her an unstoppable force.
She also had the right look and charisma to match. She was a dynamic worker that showcased a complete range of crisp and compact offense. She was also incredibly strong and intense, and worked very stiff, which is not something that is commonly seen in women's wrestlers. She was also incredibly over with the fans. She had a case to be called the best women's wrestler in America at this point. She was so good, in fact, that she even started wrestling against the men of Impact in intergender matches. Intergender wrestling is definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but Tessa Blanchard was able to perfect the art of intergender wrestling in such a way that it looked very believable. She never looked out of place in intergender matches, and the way that she told stories in the ring against the men of Impact really piqued your interest, even if you are not a fan of intergender wrestling. While going toe-to-toe with the men, she proved that she was a generational talent. She was the real deal, and because she was constantly wrestling men, her babyface momentum was growing as she was the underdog all the time, and fans rallied behind her. This perfectly coincided with the women's wrestling explosion at that time, seeing that all of this happened in the same year that Becky Lynch had won in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, shit.
Becky had proved that given the chance, women in wrestling could be massive draws, and Tessa was doing this, but just on a smaller scale. Tessa Blanchard even drew comparisons to the late great WWE Hall of Famer Chyna, who was a trailblazer in her own right with regards to intergender wrestling, as she is the only female wrestler to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. In intergender matches, Chyna unfortunately was not a very good wrestler, but Tessa was, and she made her intergender matches captivating and gripping. The way in which Tessa took intergender wrestling to a new level was testament to how much of a truly special talent she was. At this point, she was on top of the world, and it seemed like in no time she would end up in AEW or WWE. She was one of the hottest wrestlers in the industry at that time, and was simply destined for a bigger stage. Everyone knew that once her contract was up in Impact, it was not a question of if she was going to join AEW or WWE, but a matter of when. Whether she joined AEW or WWE would work either way,
because the storytelling possibilities that were present in each company
were written on the wall and were very promising. In the case of AEW, she already had made a good impression on the AEW fan base when she won her women's 4-way match at All In, which was the show that was the precursor to All Elite Wrestling. Her father, Tully Blanchard, was also working in AEW at that point, so she would have fitted seamlessly under the learning tree of her father. But the biggest reason of all that AEW would have hired her in a heartbeat is that she would have been the perfect candidate to launch the AEW women's division. When AEW was in its infancy, the women's division was seriously lacking in star power and credibility, and Tessa Blanchard had the perfect profile to be the face of the AEW women's division, seeing that she was young, hungry, and damn good at her job. She would have brought a sense of much needed legitimacy to the AEW women's division. In the case of WWE, she would have had great successes there too, as there were so many money matches to be had. She could have feuded with any one of the 4 horsewomen of Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, or Becky Lynch, because quite honestly, she was on the same level as them in terms of talent. One feud that would have been especially intriguing is if she were to feud with Charlotte Flair, seeing that as well as Tessa, Charlotte is also the daughter of a former 4 horsemen, as Charlotte is the daughter of Ric Flair. Both of them are feisty individuals who have supreme wrestling skills, and there would surely be a lot of money in that match. The possibilities were quite honestly endless. The world was Tessa's oyster, and her momentum just kept on snowballing. She was even in the blockbuster film Fighting With My Family as the stunt double for the main actress. This was an excellent opportunity for Tessa because she was able to rub elbows with very important people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as he was one of the producers of the movie. Tessa was on a roll and was inevitably heading for the stars. In Impact, she kept wrestling with the men, and she even earned herself a shot at the Impact Wrestling World Championship at Impact's Hard to Kill pay-per-view 2020. This was a truly groundbreaking and game-changing move, as there had never been a female wrestler to hold a men's world championship in a major wrestling company in wrestling history. This was a ballsy and progressive move by Impact and helped to bring a lot of attention to the company. Tessa was in that position because she proved that she can more than hold herself against men, and she was also white hot at this point. She deserved to be the Impact World Champion, and everybody was rooting for her. It seemed like everything was falling into place and the stars were lining up so perfectly for her to enter into wrestling legend. But then, just one day before her match to challenge for the Impact World Championship, her world came crashing down.
What happened?
On January 11, 2020, Tessa tweeted, "Hey women, try supporting one another. Cool things happen." This tweet ultimately backfired on Tessa, as Allysin Kay, someone who had worked with Tessa in the past, quoted her tweet by accusing her of spitting in a black woman's face and calling her the N-word in Japan. What made the situation worse for Tessa is that a myriad of women's wrestlers like Shanna, Chelsea Green, Rebel, Gigi Dolan, Isla Dawn, and Renee Michelle corroborated this story, as well as also accusing Tessa of backstage bullying and blackballing other women's wrestlers. But most importantly, La Rosa Negra, an independent women's wrestler, tweeted out that she was in fact the victim of Tessa's racially charged barrage while on tour with Stardom in Japan in 2017. La Rosa Negra even hopped on a sit-down interview to talk about this incident. After these online accusations against Tessa surfaced, Tessa tweeted out, "Not true. That's my statement, and the most attention I'll give it because of how ridiculous it is." She quickly deleted this tweet, but it didn't matter anyway because by this point, the internet had already cancelled her, and rightfully so. However, Moose from Impact Wrestling came to Tessa's defense by questioning the timing of the tweets, considering it was the day before her world title match. Tessa also did have a history of backstage issues because of her perceived bad attitude. Back in 2017, when she was dating the one and only Ricochet, she reportedly had a confrontation with him in the Performance Center, and this led there to be backstage heat, which led to WWE becoming sour on Tessa, causing them not to offer her a contract. She was known for being a headache backstage and difficult to work with, and these attitude problems turned out to be self-imposed stumbling blocks in her career. Amidst all of this controversy, the show had to go on, and this brought us to Tessa Blanchard vs Sami Callihan at Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill pay-per-view on January 12, 2020. This match was shrouded in a hue of negativity, considering all that happened the day prior. Impact was in a really tough position for this match because they had cultivated a really good story with Tessa.
Yeah, but they gotta make her lose. And this is why I always say, to anybody, man, if you're planning to be famous or anything, just watch your past, bro.
And had built her up for a very long time to eventually become the men's world champion. But at the same time, she was being accused of some very serious things by quite a lot of people. And even though it was her word against theirs, the fact that so many people came out and effectively said the same thing was damning.
Because if it was like one or, I feel like if it was like three, they could like argue and like, you know, and put it like in-house type shit. But now it's all like 5 and 10 million people saying this.
Impact Wrestling ultimately chose to pull the trigger on Tessa as planned and crowned her as the Impact Wrestling World Champion, which now officially meant that she was the first ever female to hold a men's world championship in a major US promotion, which was a humongous feat. But her world championship win will always leave a bitter taste in wrestling fans' mouths because of the circumstances in which she won the belt. After the match, she was in tears and had this to say.
Nobody in this life is perfect. We're all human. And it doesn't matter what you say about me. It doesn't matter what you call me. I've got one of the strongest minds that I've ever known.
After the match, Tessa Blanchard hopped onto Twitter and decided to double down, and she said this. Over the last week, I've been accused of calling a fellow wrestler a racial slur. To read this allegation has been personally upsetting. To be clear, I absolutely did not use that word. That word is not in my vocabulary. That word is not in my heart. Racism is not in my heart. She said this among other things, but once again, it was just a little too late, and the more she doubled down, the more fans went for her and lost respect for her. Tessa Blanchard honestly handled the situation quite poorly. Now obviously we can't say for a certain fact that Tessa did and said all the things that she was accused of, but from the amount of people who came forward saying the same thing, the stories are most likely true and Tessa may just be flat out lying. What Tessa should have done was take responsibility and accountability for her actions and admit to what she did wrong and apologize for it. Maybe it would have not
I feel like just say sorry, like hold up. And take the heat. Take the heat for like 2-3 weeks, 5 weeks, a month, 2 months, and just come back.
Fix the situation entirely, but it would have been more respectful and honorable for her to do so. If she had apologized for what she had did, who knows where she would have been in the wrestling industry today. Her title run already started on a bad foot, but what made things infinitely worse was that not long after she won the title, the pandemic hit.
Damn.
Because of this, Impact Wrestling temporarily was off the air. And since Tessa's husband and fellow wrestler Daga stays in Mexico, she was staying with him when the pandemic first struck. However, when Impact got back on the air, they requested Blanchard to send in promos from Mexico, but she refused to send these promos in for some odd reason. There were then some attempts to get Tessa to return to the US amidst the pandemic and drop the title, but Tessa also refused to do this and reportedly requested $150,000 to go through with it, which is quite honestly outrageous. At this point, Tessa's deal was about to expire in a couple months, so Impact decided to cut their losses, strip her of the World Championship, and fire her from Impact. Once again, Tessa's bad attitude and questionable character got in the way of her blessings. It's funny, sometime after she got released, she tweeted out, "Show up for work." And in response to that, I tweeted a meme at her, making fun of the fact that she's tweeting this, but actually did not show up for work in Impact, which led to her being fired. And guess what? She blocked me. I mean, was I even wrong?
And I mean, folks, where's the lie?
The way Tessa Blanchard fell off from prominence is quite honestly astounding. She had possibly the biggest fall off of wrestling of all time, considering that she could have gone down as a legend in either AEW or WWE if things had gone smoothly. But after she got released, nobody was willing to hire her, not only because of her alleged racism, but because of a lengthy track record of backstage issues and attitude problems. AEW and WWE saw her as more of a liability than an asset. She did end up wrestling in a few independent promotions, but no offers were on the table from WWE or AEW. Despite this, there was still a demand for Tessa, as fans wanted her to come back and constantly speculated about her arrival in AEW or WWE. Tessa fueled these rumors as various pictures came out with her training with the likes of Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Dustin Rhodes. Also, during AEW All Out 2021's Women's Casino Battle Royale, briefly, there were chants of "We want Tessa" in the crowd. This just showed that even though no one wanted to hire Tessa, she still had some clout left in the wrestling world amongst the fans. In October of 2021, Tessa got a second chance in the wrestling industry when she was made to be the face of the relaunch of Women of Wrestling, which entered into a multi-year distribution agreement with Viacom CBS. This was absolutely massive, seeing that AJ Mendez, formerly known as AJ Lee in WWE, was the executive producer and color commentator of the show. And the total number of streaming subscribers that Viacom CBS had across all of their networks was around 47 million viewers all over the world. This gave Tessa Blanchard the biggest platform of her career. Fans were bashing Women of Wrestling for allowing Tessa to be the face of the company, and this led to Tessa deactivating a Twitter account. Tessa was known at this point for having nuclear heat amongst the wrestling fans. She leaned into her reputation and started using nuclear as her new tagline. She indeed was nuclear because in one of the early Women of Wrestling episodes, she blocked the oxygen supply of one of the audience members. What a menace.
I need air! Hang on, I can't breathe!
But not after too long, Tessa Blanchard pulled a Tessa Blanchard and she somehow screwed it up due to her backstage antics and attitude. Tessa Blanchard was a coach at Women of Wrestling, and reportedly, she cut a promo in which she absolutely tore apart one of the students and the other trainee spoke up against it. And just like that, Tessa was relieved of her duties in Women of Wrestling and left the company before she even got her second run in wrestling underway properly. Even though it is not completely known who was in the wrong in the situation, the fact that Tessa was involved, this once again proves that she is not good for the overall.
Bro, I know what's going on, bro. And I hope we never see this again, bro. But the fame got to her head. Her last name got to her head.
Backstage morale. She's like a cancer to the locker room, kind of like CM Punk. It's unfortunate that someone as well-rounded, talented, and truly special floundered their potential due to their attitude. It just goes to show that you could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the right attitude and mindset, then it's useless. Nowadays, Tessa Blanchard doesn't wrestle very much, as only small independent promotions are willing to hire her. She's currently enrolled in college, seeing that there is no true future for her in wrestling. It's such a shame that she fell so short of the mark due to her attitude problems, because she could have been the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Damn, bro. She could have been the greatest of them all. But nah, man. 7 canceled gimmicks in WWE. There's a lot of canceled gimmicks in WWE, not the
We saw someone.
Like, but who cares?
We saw someone else. Bree is a man!
In wrestling, superstars might have to go through a few gimmicks to find the one that perfectly clicks with the audience. So, it's not a surprise that there have been quite a lot of canceled gimmicks in WWE. That's why today, we're going to cover some of the most surprising and ridiculous gimmicks that never saw the light of day. Before we get into it, let's play a trivia game. Where after below, AJ Lee was going to be sent to a mental institution where she would have met Dean and they would become a couple. After that, they would come back to the WWE and all hell would break loose, making Ambrose and AJ a psychotic pair similar to Joker and Harley Quinn.
That would have been so cool!
This unfortunately never happened, as Dean debuted with The Shield and AJ became the new general manager of Raw.
He will be back and he will share this spotlight
That would have been so cool.
with the greatest Divas champion of all time.
That would have been so cool.
Speaking of The Shield,
What's this?
The team was a dominant force to reckon with in 2012, and given their success, in hopes of reviving the Divas division at the time, WWE wanted to create the female version of the Shield. This team consisted of Paige, Summer Rae, and Anya. You can even watch a test promo they did back in 2013. Despite all of this, Anya was released, while Summer and Paige went into a completely different direction in NXT.
Don't send a man to do a woman's job.
Okay.
Before Alexa Bliss was the Alexa Bliss we know today, she was a fairy in NXT. And actually even before that, prior to her debut, she was part of a Southern couple along with Scott Dawson. There is footage of the pair doing a backstage test promo in developmental, and while it's interesting to see what could have been a thing, I think we can all agree that we're happy with the Alexa Bliss we have today, even though she's kind of scary now.
People have been ignoring you because you ain't been very nice. Catch more flies with honey and vinegar, girl, and you're giving off that vinegar vibe.
No.
Before Rusev appeared in NXT as the Bulgarian Brute, he was working on a character gimmick that was quite different, to say the least. During his FCW developmental days, Dusty Rhodes wanted Rusev to be a genie. Yes, you heard that right.
What?
He would appear after WWE diva Anya would rub a lamp. While Rusev worked on this character for 3 weeks, it thankfully never saw the light of day.
Okay, yeah.
He's absolutely lost it.
Can you blame him, King?
No, I don't.
In 2010, Maria pitched an idea for her new character. Okay, hear the girl out for a bit. Essentially, the new Maria would be two Marias. One would be her usual dumb blonde character, and the other, a dark version of her. There would be a storyline where a guy, without knowing, would have dated the two Marias simultaneously. Later, after getting a title shot, these two Marias would merge into one ultimate Maria. Super Maria.
What?
Yeah. Maybe it's for the best that this supernatural version of Hannah Montana never happened.
Oh, Miss Fashion Designer. She can't even design for a thrift store.
We all remember that backstage segment in 2006, where Melina seduced Batista and later accused him of forcing himself onto her.
I will be officially suing one David Batista.
This already is a touchy subject to create a storyline on, but it could have been a lot more controversial. Allegedly, one considered version of the ending to this chaotic story was for Melina to be revealed as a man. Thankfully, Stephanie McMahon decided that this wasn't a wise move for the sake of WWE's reputation and Melina's future career.
I don't normally ever do anything like this, but tonight's a special occasion.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Edge is one of the greatest superstars of all time.
The rated R superstar.
But his initial gimmick was a weird one, to say the least. Vince Russo wanted Edge to adopt a deaf-mute character because he thought his microphone skills weren't good. Thankfully, Edge decided he didn't want to go in this direction and did his own thing, which, as we all know, paid off big time.
I'm gonna give you a personal lesson on what happens when you mess with the rated R superstar.
And that was our list.
That's it? Damn, that was quick. Well, boys, that is it for today. That is it for today. Yeah. Actually, no. We got. I want this to leave at 2 hours. So we got a few more minutes. That being said, since we have a few more minutes, we will be reacting to. Hold on. Wait a minute. 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 Hold Hold on, wait a minute. We got something else that's not. Let's react to TikToks. Let's see. Let's see this for the most serious. Hold on. The most serious TikToks that you don't want to watch this alone. All right. So grab your friend, subscribe, and let's watch this together. All right. You, me, and your friend. All right. Let's see. So creepy. Oh shit.
Daniel? Who's that?
I would knock him out. What's up? I would have knocked him out right there and then. What's up?
Who is that? Get out of here!
Come at it.
Get out of here!
Who is that?
There's a guy outside. Look.
Who is that? Yeah, I would have knocked him out. Oh, no, that's a scary one.
But that's not the weirdest part. There's no batteries.
Batteries?
But wait, there's more.
Whoa. I got you. We're not gonna react to this because I'm scary cat. I'm a scary tot. I am a scary tot. We just give that. I am a scary cat. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she's ugly. She is scary. This is too scary. Like and subscribe. Okay. Well, guys, that is it for today, man. Honestly and truthfully, that is it for today. Sincerely, your boy. It's been your boy.
Till then, bye for now.
What the so cool.
Oh, thank you so much, bro.
What's up?
Dude, you know I have TTS on. You know I have TTS.
Okay, so if I throw this one over, can you catch it?
Yep.
Right. Oh!
Oh shit.
Oh, he.
Whoa.
It's time.
Yep.
Fucking hell, are you kidding me? How did you time that well?
Yeah, will happen again. Fuck Dictone.
He's really living up to this Dictone.
What a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, I better get us some goddamn good steak.
Let's count how long it takes for him to say badass.
That's
All right, let's just... That's crazy.
All right. Anyway, just get one of these.
Looks like Emmy got her strength from her Uncle T.
I want to. Do not put your toys in that water. She said, get up.
What was that?
Oh, no. I'm not. I would never suggest that wizards are weak. In fact, wizards can destroy me. A wizard can absolutely. Oh, hey, bud. Sorry. Wizard can absolutely wreck a barbarian.
What are these goblins looking? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, bro, listen.
Wait.
You're good at the game, you wouldn't be dead right now.
Oh. He called it. That's crazy. That's so cool.
What do I call it? Was it no good or what?
He's gonna die. 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
Game is frozen. LAN world. % cheated into advent. Zoomer slow. When Nub plays Minecraft, that's a big problem. Banning Vatiquas. Resetting again.
We are here.
Huh?
No. Good question. Will I lose service down at the metro station? A silly question asked by an American foreigner, but we here know the truth. That Japan's public infrastructure is simply goated, which means that you get 10K bitrate while you're down. Hundreds of
Oh, it turned off completely. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, it's over. Con positioning. Oh no, here it comes. A double pincer.
Oh,
Hey! What the fuck?
Pog, let's go, man.
Damn.
Thanks for doing streams lots. Love you. Helped me a lot past months. D.
Why? Why does Faker gank every team fight?
Damn.
You like that? You like that?
Oh shit.
Oh, life's a little bitch, pussy, isn't it? I don't care if I use all my fucking ammo. I'm gonna use a utility knife on you. That's how petty I am. Come on, fucker.
Damn. One kick and you're out. You're out of here.
Hold your hand.
Okay.
Hold your hand.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
All these iron tats because they look like they've been hit in the face with an iron.
Damn, someone said ugly ass cat.
Damn,
he heard you, bro. He heard you. Ban that guy, bro. Bro, what the fuck,
Holy
bro?
fuck. Oh, come here.
Toxic ass chatter, bro.
You're so pretty.
Jealous, don't apologize. The whole point is to
Bean?
Eat my barrage, pussy.
What? Okay, well, that's weird. Oh, I see this.
We'll look in for a little while longer and then we'll go find another guy.
I've seen this.
Yeah, I mean, tardigrades definitely look a little bit. Oh no! Oh my God, what's happening to him? Is somebody attacking him? Oh my God!
Someone just attacked him.
No!
Well, you're gonna fall, you're gonna die. Oh no, what the fuck?
Forson, are you actually retarded? Have you been tested for severe autism yet? If you throw another bad seed, I'm not
Generating
I think you.
I got it. Hard labor. And now this is the. Ow!
You just went there?
I think so.
Karma. That's instant karma.
Damn.
How is that karma? I didn't even say anything mean to you. Jackass. I've been nothing but nice to you this whole fucking day.
Fuck. Right fucking there.
Yeah, karma, you piece of shit, all right? Fuck you.
Huh? Huh? She about to download that.
But why am I intrigued?
She about to download that game.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. That's why. Oh, hi, Dad. I'll clean up my desk later. I'll clean it up later, Dad.
Her real dad came in.
Okay, hide it inside. I hid it inside. Why, Dad? That's not what it looks like.
Apple's been very fortunate.
It has been able to introduce
a
few of these.
Introduce a
into
few
the
of
world.
these into the world.
1984, we introduced the Macintosh.
We introduced the Macintosh.
Wow.
It didn't just change Apple. It changed the whole computer industry.
It didn't just change Apple. It changed the whole computer industry. In 2001,
like you memorized this.
We introduced the first iPod.
We introduced the first iPod.
Wow.
For no reason.
And it didn't just change the way we listen to music. It changed
didn't just
the
change
whole
way we all
music
listen to
industry.
music.
Wow.
It changed the entire music industry.
Well, today we are introducing three revolutionary products of this class.
Three
The first one,
revolutionary products of this class.
a widescreen iPod.
Wow. Oh shit.
I'm staying.
You're staying. You're gonna die, bro. There you go. You're gonna die. You had no help.
We need more smoke. The fire alarm, I'm so surprised it hasn't gone off. Also, Nian is not here, so if the fire goes off, I'm all alone, man. This is like when your mom leaves the house with you and says, hey, don't burn the place down. This is why she says it. This is the actual reason why they would say this to you. Because I cannot be left alone by myself to my own devices.
There you go. Beep, 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 beep.
I'll be right back.
How about if I'm really far away? Will he do it? I can outsmart an AI.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
I mean, chat. Guys, they input facts into the algorithm. So he's just saying facts. Can you really blame him for saying facts? Chat, can you really get mad at the AI for saying some facts?
Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was her bath water. But, like, why would that matter? Like, she's my girlfriend and she wants me to drink it. So I do because I love her.
What? Wait. What the fuck?
Monica's hotter.
A bun?
Yep, that's it.
A bun?
Yeah, where is it?
I have no clue. In the oven?
Mm-hmm. Does that mean anything?
A bun in the oven.
Surprise!
What does that mean? Say it again. Say it all together.
A bun in the oven.
You don't know what that means?
No.
It's a phrase for something.
You're pregnant.
Oh, That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool way. Well, my 2-hour mark. There you go. Like and subscribe. Yes, sirskis. All right. I will be live on Kick later today. Yes, sirskis. Like and subscribe. Yes, sirskis. Yes.